In a garage on a Crawley business park, engineers are hoping to change energy for good. This tube undergoing tests can collect warmth from the sun and turn it into heat for big commercial buildings and much of their hot water. It could more than halve gas consumption. But to make a difference to the net zero target, the company needs to grow, and for that it needs government help.
The technologies to help with the energy transition are already out there. They need the raising awareness, they need the policy support, they need the financial support to get them on buildings, get businesses and communities saving money and doing it in a cleaner way.
The government has outlined a raft of new measures that it says will deliver energy security and climate targets. They include a rebranded insulation scheme to upgrade 300,000 of the UK's least energy-efficient homes, a boost to the electric vehicle charging infrastructure, and plans for new projects to capture carbon from industry and either use it or store it underground. But the strategy could still fall short. There is now a global race in green tech, but Britain is barely on the starting blocks. Homegrown companies in the United States have been given incentives worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Startups here need help to catch up fast. It's not just net zero that's at stake, it's the jobs of the future. The High Court ruled last summer that the government's strategy for reaching net zero was inadequate. 75 million tonnes of carbon dioxide hadn't been accounted for, equivalent to the annual emissions from all the cars in the UK. This lawyer, who was part of the action, warns she could be back in court.
We will be looking very carefully at this revised strategy and seeing whether it does stack up or whether it is indeed just kicking the can down the road. But under the Climate Change Act, Sections 13 and 14 do require plans and policies to enable upcoming carbon budgets to be met. So, this isn't just some sort of wishy-washy requirement. This is something that is hard-edged.
From the vast floods of Pakistan to the scorching heatwave in the UK, the last year has underlined how climate change is accelerating. Scientists and environmental campaigners warn efforts to reduce carbon need to be ramped up, and it's far from clear whether the new strategy does enough. Thomas Moore, Sky News.